in the kitchen with Mrs. Jones, and today we are doing gin. I know you all like the baking and the cooking, but today we're doing gin, and I have a real expert with me, a real good friend of mine, Debbie, who is an expert on gin. Sampling, my dear.
We've all got our expertise.
So, come on, Debbie, tell us what you're going to make today.
Well, it started off with you asking me, could I do something for you? How about some sloe gin? And I said, well, wrong time of year for sloes, although I do have access to sloes. However, wrong time of year. So I said, what about doing some winter gins that we could kind of incorporate for Christmas? Something that's a bit more warming.
Yeah.
And really, having done this for a lot of years now, I have realised that sloe gin and making spirit-based liqueurs, vodka, gin, brandy, what have you, I wanted to take the mystique out of it. It's very, very easy.
I know, because every year when you give us a bottle, I think, oh, well, we say to you, oh, Debbie,
it's
Debbie,
very
that looks
easy,
amazing.
very easy, and you can dispel any sort of reading books that tell you have to do this and you have to do that. It's easy. Right,
okay, let's do
it. First one, lemongrass and ginger. So you want to take a good chunk of ginger, and I'll have to do this on the chopping board, but peel the ginger.
Oh, you're using a teaspoon, yeah.
That's a teaspoon. Yeah. Very good tip for doing ginger, does it in no time at all. So peel the ginger, although it doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to be eating it. It's not like it's
smells
going
nice.
But take the skin off because it helps to release the flavour a bit quicker. Now, some of the gins, I put the sugar straight in with the spirit, but with this one, in order to extract maximum ginger flavour, I'll put that in a bin in a second, you need to chop up all of this, measurements wise, sugar and water equal quantities. I'm doing them with 500 mils of gin, just because there's a limit. So I'm just doing them with 500 mils of gin, but really truly, you make the quantities, the flavouring quantities, as much or as little as you want. I'm doing, as I said, I'm doing the ginger in some stock syrup. So, ginger, sugar, 200 grams of sugar, and equal quantities of water. Don't put too much water because it will dilute the gin. And that's
the best tip so
that's
far.
it. That's it. So, put on a low heat, you're just going to be dissolving the sugar and the ginger. Now that really is going to be, again, if it looks too syrupy, add a drop more water to dilute it.
Right, okay.
So, let me just get rid of that.
Lemongrass.
Now with all of these, I would recommend that you give it as much time as you possibly can to just sit. Obviously, the longer you can do it, the more the flavours are going to infuse in the gin and the tastier it is.
So when you're doing, my Christmas bottle.
Well, because we haven't got long now till Christmas, what are we, 3 weeks away from Christmas, I would say that probably you're going to end up with my mushing method.
Right. Oh, can't wait.
So let me use this one for, so lemongrass, chopped again, release the flavours, bash it a bit, chop it up a bit, and
Any type of gin, Debbie?
Cheap gin. That's 500 mils of cheap as you can get gin. Yeah, you're mixing it with queens of sugar and flavour.
Yeah.
That's that.
So just in a big kiln jar. You could do it in a giant empty coffee jar for something like that.
Anything at all. That has just to sit. Yep. Oops, you're boiling there. So this stock syrup, when it's cooked, when it's the sugar's dissolved and it's cooled down, I'll put it in the batter. So that's basically that for now. Can we turn that right down so we don't? Okay, and that is lemongrass and ginger, and it's as easy as that. Now that one will definitely benefit from sitting longer, but the one I made for demonstration, I made a couple of weeks ago, and you can definitely taste the flavours in it, so you can do it. But the longer the better, if possible. So, next flavouring, let's do a proper Christmas one.
Yay!
cranberries. This is the same principle as sloe gin. Cranberries, which are frozen. Frozen so that you don't have to stand with the needle and
prick them. Yeah.
However, again, you're rushing things along a bit. The only reason you're doing all that is to release the flavour of the cranberry. So you can mush them. If you're not fussy that it's crystal clear and beautifully presented, if it's just to drink on Christmas Day, mush them.
So when you mush them, you're talking about using like a hand blender?
Using a stick blender. Stick blender, yeah. Or a masher or whatever. You're just breaking them down. So, what should we put this one in? I think I'll put this one in actually in a bowl.
Yeah.
And you'll just have to stir it regularly.
Okay.
So, 300 grams of frozen cranberries. 500 mils.
I'm exhausted with the effort of that.
We know there's 500 mils. That was at least a bottle to start off with. Complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, very complicated.
And if you read any of the blurb on sloe gin, it's alchemy. I put a bit of orange peel in this, so just to make it Christmassy. Cranberries and orange, very Christmassy. And 200 grams of sugar.
Yep.
Cranberry gin liqueur. Again. It's not rocket science, is it? So that you're just going to stir it every day for as long as you can be bothered. When you decide that you actually want to drink it, then you taste it, see if it's cranberry flavoured. If it isn't cranberry flavoured enough, you're going to zap it with your stick blender.
Right.
Okay. Drink it. The reason you freeze it is because they will burst when they defrost in the sugar water. They'll burst, so that releases the flavour. So
you could keep this. You could put them in a jar.
Yes. It's just I need those for.
Yes, but could you just put cling film over the top of that and let it sit?
I wouldn't even bother with that. To be
okay.
Well, it's not going to be anywhere dusty, is it? Put it in the fridge or put it.
No, I'm just wondering if you're saying about sealing in the flavour.
No. It's going to just diffuse into the gin.
Right. Okay.
Number done. There we are. Let's move. You take that one.
I'll put this down here.
Another very Christmassy one. One of my favourites. Clementines. I think I'll put that in there. Now this one again needs a stock syrup, so I'm going to get a pan.
Do you need some sugar?
I need some sugar.
Shall I get
this? Yeah, 200 mils of water in there. Right, sorry, clementines. Cut them into quarters. I do 4 in the stock syrup.
Is that knife not very sharp?
It's alright, it's fine. There is no magic bullet with this. It's whatever you want. These flavours are ideas. What was that? I can't remember what I put in there now. 3 and 4. Put 4 in the stock syrup. So 4 clementines, 200 grams of sugar, 200 mils of water. Whack it on.
Okay.
I have done these as, that could probably, is it dissolved?
Yes.
That's probably come off now. That could switch on. I've done these ones as a liqueur type drink. If you wanted to do these just for flavouring the gin, then obviously you leave out the sugar until the end and then you add stock syrup to decide, because if you wanted an orange flavoured gin but you wanted it as a sort of gin and tonic type, a lot of the mixers are quite sweet, so you might not want it. But these ones are specifically done as a liqueur type drink, rather than a mixer's drink. Although actually the lemongrass and ginger is quite nice diluted with apple juice, and you can even warm that.
Lovely.
Almost like a mulled
ginger.
So more clementines. That's 4 as well, I think. But it's 500 mils of gin. I will measure it. Complicated, isn't it? That goes in. Oh no, that's not. I'm used to my jug, which is a. Nearly put half the amount in, God forbid.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. That'll never do. Okay. That can out next to the oranges for them to be mixed at some point. So this is dissolved, yep.
Yeah.
You'll let that cool down, the ginger's...
You can smell that.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
That's delicious. And this last one, the easiest one in the world.
So you've got a bag of
frozen fruit.
wild berries.
Wild berries, frozen, supermarket, cheap as chips.
Oh, that smells lovely.
200 grams of sugar or thereabouts. Oh, sorry. Narrow than I thought. That's it. I love this bit.
Brilliant. Oh, look at the colour there.
So, et voila.
Fabulous.
Lid on. Keep that as long as you want. Shake it every day to...
Yeah, give it a good mix. Yeah.
Oh, mix.
Wow, look at that.
You do need to shake it every day because it takes a while for all that sugar to dissolve. If you just shake it, keep it doing that, it will ultimately develop the flavour of the berries. You want to drink that quicker and there's not enough berry flavour, it's zap it with a stick.
Right, okay.
It's not as pretty, but it tastes
great.
Depends on what flavour you want. I mean, it's all about dispelling this nonsense. Speak to anyone that makes slow gin, it's you know, it's like compost. Everybody's got their own method, and it's really not that way at all. I made brandy and flavoured with brambles.
Yeah,
you get
I know.
brambles. Mix it with some brandy, mix it with some sugar. Delish. So, and that's it.
Okay, you've got the star anise.
Oh, star anise. Forgot to put that in. I'll put that in with the.
So that's going into
that's going into the clementine.
This is boiling now.
Yep. Should be able to come off now. Sorry, forgot the star anise. Put it in with the clementine just to make it quite Christmassy. A couple of.
Do you want us to move it over for you?
Okay.
Do the first one.
Righty ho. Is it?
Ooh, oh, that smells gorgeous.
Gotta love a bit of ginger, haven't you?
Yeah. Do you like my turn, Debbie?
I do.
Yeah.
I've ordered one of these from Santa.
I love it. I love it.
Santa, I'd like one of those. Very nice. Okay, there we are.
Look at that.
Done. That one. Oops.
They just look lovely like this, just in the...
That's, but obviously you can't really mush that. So
yes.
You can with the soft fruit, so that does stay clearer. This is perhaps a bit hot to be putting in that jar at the moment. Maybe need to cool that down a wee bit before I add it in. Ooh, let's do it. Oops.
Want to try?
A bit slowly.
Oh, smell it. Oh, I feel Christmassy already.
It is very Christmassy, isn't it? Just don't want to crack the glass. That's not going to be a good look, is it? Gin all over the crispy floor. Gin and syrup all over the...
At least it's better than ganache, isn't it? Ganache everywhere.
That's it. Done.
Lovely.
Done. All of those just need a sugar, as they say. Once a day, or when you remember.
When you remember, yeah.
And
aren't these so pretty?
That's for wintry flavoured, very tasty, very warming. Order.
So you brought, thanks Debbie, thank you so much, but you brought some already made. So I think we just need to clear down the decks and then we'll have a bit of a sample.
Go on.
But I'm the one that's not driving anywhere today.
Very
just a little bit on the lips there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, good. So Debbie, this looks great. It smells really good as well. Really, and I can't believe how fast. Well, I do know how fast it is because I have seen you do it before. But this is just great. So can we sample?
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Right. So this one. Now I've kind of put them in fancy schnoz with bottles. They're not expensive, and if you give them a bit more TLC than I have given it, because as I explained, it's kind of short notice. So these are a little bit murky looking because I've mushed it with a stick blender to get maximum flavour. But you know, one of those little bottles done up with a bit of Christmas ribbon and what have you. So great if you do give, great if you're going visiting over Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what I use them for, rather than 42 bunches of flowers for your host.
Yeah.
So this is the wild berry. I'll have a taste of that.
Are you not having?
Go on then.
Be unusual if you didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it could have done with another straining. It could have done with less mushing. It's all.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Trial and error. Cheers.
Nice.
Nice.
Lovely. Very nice. Very nice. Do we want to pour everything? I'll give one to George.
All right.
Do you want to sample it, George, and then
I think you need to. Here we are. You're.
Thank you very
There
much.
we go.
I think you two are driving today, so
This is
I don't
emotional
have to worry.
tasting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's wild berry, simple as.
Yeah.
Right, what should we try next?
Let's
try
try
the
that
red
one. Yeah.
This is the cranberry. So cranberry, orange peel. Again, leave it as long as you can.
That's fine. It's a little bit thicker. It's a bit more syrupy,
Maybe
no?
a bit more syrupy, you tell me. Oh, that smells good.
Oh,
Sharper. It's a bit sharp. I mean, they're all very sweet, obviously. Not designed to be.
and definitely not designed to have a mixer in at all with
Well,
them.
no,
as you
they
said.
really are a liqueur type thing.
George, you want to like a
I'm going to try a little
try a
cranberry.
little cranberry?
I suspect that the most I can do is have a sniff of this. since I'm driving.
Yes, that's the former policeman.
Okay.
Okay,
So let's try this is the clementine and star anise. Bit clearer because I didn't mush it, but it still needs another filter. It needs another strain through. It's only through a nylon sieve. It was only pouring it into the jug, but it probably could have done with another go. So, not mushed.
Yeah,
because
not
the,
mushed,
the,
yeah.
the clementines go very soft anyway.
Just
A suspicion,
suspicion of it.
a whisper.
Let's see, I like.
It's the one we don't like. Does that exist?
Oh, you can taste the
Star anise.
star anise coming through. Right, one for George.
Right,
Running out of glasses here.
Yes, well, that's alright.
Yeah, we can tip.
There we are, George.
There we go. Let me just tip this out.
Right.
Yep. Let's do
Okay, and last of all,
last but not least.
This is the lemongrass and ginger. I did think, as I said to you before, the world's your oyster, or your ostrich.
Yeah.
Any flavours that you think are a good combination, try them, use them, because it's not rocket science. So I think I would like to try something with a chili to it. So maybe
yeah.
I don't know, chili and vanilla or chili and ginger. Chili and ginger sounds good.
That's next time.
Last one.
Cheers. Oh.
It's the spot.
Now this would be really good if you had flu or something. That is nice.
Good.
It does have a kick.
Yes.
A real
Good
kick
taste.
to it.
But
Yeah.
I think it
But that's because you've got the
you
ginger. in
cook
it.
the ginger as well, so release some of that.
Yeah.
So that's us.
Yeah. So
Easy
George will
peasy.
clean a glass and we'll
Easy peasy winter gin.
we'll give you a glass. Debbie, thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
coming. I know you're here regularly anyway, with all this array of gin. You're here regularly, but yes. So thank you again, and to you and yours, a very happy Christmas.
And to you and yours.
Cheers.